record. Oh my gosh. So remember that one time we recorded nothing?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. This is week 2 of our August new coach training. I'm Alicia. That's Irene. And today we are talking about Success Club, or the 4 vital behaviors, the Success Club tracker. We're going to do a back office tour, kind of show you where things are. Hopefully you watched the getting started videos and have already launched your business. I think that's what we talked about last week, was getting that launch post up, telling your friends and family, hey, I'm doing this, come support me, come do this with me. And so today, this week, we're going to talk about what's next. So I think I have PowerPoint and I got to figure out how to do this. Oh my gosh, there we are. Look here. PowerPoint. You've never seen The Office, have you? Or do you watch The Office?
Me?
Yeah. You know, when he's like, PowerPoint. That's what I was just thinking about. There we go. Present. Here we go. I don't even know if I know what I'm doing. I think you should always do these.
You do. You know, you can do this.
It's freaking out.
Okay, but make that bigger. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I was just thinking about it.
But see, I'm going to have to end up doing, so this is the agenda for today. We're going to do, like I said, back office tour. We're going to, the website thing, I don't even know. I don't want you guys to like worry too much about setting up your website because ideally you're not ever going to be sending people to your website. You're going to be having conversations with them, making recommendations, not having them go shop around on our website. We do want to make sure you know how to set up your direct deposit. That's really important because after your launch post, hopefully you're having some conversations. And the goal is to get 3 new people to do the next program or challenge with you. And in order to get paid, you should have your direct deposit set up. We get paid on Thursdays. So you want to get that set up. Otherwise, they'll send you like a paper check, but they take like a couple bucks out of it for the paper. I don't know why they do that, but anyway, okay, getting started, right? Training videos, we'll show you where those are, and share a cart, and then we're going to talk about how to implement the 4 vital behaviors. So maybe I don't even have to do the back office tour, but it all looks different now because we just kind of updated everything. So let's see, this is the new back office up here. Can you see this now, or is it not? I have to make it bigger.
Just make it on the whole thing. Whoops.
I don't know how to do that.
Double click on the top like area next to the website. Yeah. Double click there. You go.
Oh, okay. So this is I just went to coach.teambeachbody.com, and now this is kind of actually pretty cool. The updated, now we can see everything. So from here, we can go right to shop, Beachbody on demand, nutrition, or our bod groups. I don't think you could do that before. So it is kind of nice because it's all in one spot. So yeah, we are talking about some stuff here. So I got to figure out training. So this is where under this training tab, I said, we're going to do those. You should be watching those 4 getting started right videos. And that's under here, getting started. So please watch those as soon as you can on your own time. Take notes, whatever. Just know that like a lot of this information, you're going to need to hear a couple times. And so that's what Irene and I are here for too, to help answer some of those questions. I wonder where this is where a lot of things will be. Oh, right. Okay. Tools and resources. You guys, obviously, I have not looked really much far into this.
It's all right here.
But look at this, is like in real time. You can see how simplified this is because I'm
very intuitive. Very intuitive. Direct deposit's right there.
User friendly. So marketing tools, remember I said we're going to talk about share a cart. So this is where you're going to go. If someone's like, sure, I want to sign up, like send me a cart. You're going to send them a cart from here. I don't know if we are going to go, we could probably show them how to do that, I guess. But otherwise,
there is, I think I did a training and I think it's in the Badass Business group in the units. So you can find stuff in there, but it's also very intuitive.
Yeah.
The most important thing, so with the website, don't like, yes, we don't want you to spend a lot of time doing that, but it is important to get it set up and just kind of have it there, upload a picture of yourself and have the bio updated. Like they do an automatic generic bio for everybody. So unless you go in there and fix it, it's just going to be the same generic thing. The reason I think that this is important right now is because with the launch of Body coming next month and the bikes and the live classes, like the fact that we just went public, Beachbody is going to have a lot more paid advertisements, which normally they don't do. Like their advertisements are the coaches that change their lives by using their stuff and then just sharing by word of mouth, basically. So once they start doing more paid advertisements, we're going to have people coming to the website that don't have someone that they are specifically signing up with. And we're going to get into this a little bit later with the Success Club talk, but it's important that when you get these new people, or if there's people looking and they want to see if they would, match with you as a coach, that you have something in there so they can get to know like a little bit about who you are, if they are going in there to choose a coach, or if you're assigned as their coach and they want to see that they can reach out to you and whatever. So it is important to just do some kind of like get a bio written in there and post a picture up. And that's basically all you have to do for your website.
Yeah. I tried to click on my website and it's not working. Oh, view my site. We don't need to look at it, but yeah, contact info, groups. Okay. What else are we talking about today? Tools and resources. Direct deposit.
That's it for the coach office. I mean,
what?
I think that's it for the coach office, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to show you. So under tools and resources, when you go to coach.teambeachbody.com, you're going to see this direct deposit, EFT management. Set that up today, like as soon as you get off this call, or right now. You can pause this and go do that. I would do that like now. And then the other thing would be that we're talking about, because we're going to talk about the 4 vital behaviors. That's the daily activity tracker. So I'll just click on that and we can start there. Yeah, let's leave this page. I'll stop sharing. Do you want to talk about the 4 vital behaviors? Do you know what those are off the top of your head?
Yeah, the things that I'm not doing right now, you mean?
Yeah, those things.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so this business, like we said previously, and in most trainings for new coaches, and honestly, even old coaches, everybody needs to always remember this, is that our journey, our personal journey is the backbone to this business. You have to be on your personal journey to like authentically and enthusiastically share and have people join you. So basically the top coaches in this business have, like, our Beachbody as a whole always wants to know what's working for the coaches that this business is working for. What are they doing? What's important? What do they find is like the most important things to do? So, and as a company, they basically came up with the 4 vital behaviors being imperative to working this business. You need to be living, like doing these 4 vital behaviors. You can pull it up. We can do the PowerPoint thing, but the number one thing is being proof that the products work. So like, I mean, I know that that's kind of self-explanatory, but you can't, be confident about selling Shakeology to someone when you don't drink it every day, when you haven't felt the benefits of it yourself, when you're not doing the things, when you're not doing the programs and following the nutrition. Like those are all very important things, not only for you to feel your best, but for you to authentically and feel comfortable, like talking to people about it, and asking them to join you. Cause we know that that's not an easy thing to do. It's a scary thing to do. So you need to be proof that the products work. And this is important. Like it's important not only that you're doing them, but that you're sharing them. So don't drink your Shakeology in secret. I did learn this, and this is also, it's something that people, they do pay attention, like I think I was a year into my business, and someone who was a customer under me, but she never jumped on the Shakeology bandwagon. She like sometimes got it, sometimes wouldn't. And like a year in, she was like, "Do you drink Shakeology?" And I was like, and it was weird because I do post, it's not like I don't post it. She just hadn't seen them, but in my brain, I was like, you know what? We always assume that people see every single story that we post and they read every single thing, and they don't. So like, it's really important to share that the things you're doing every single day. It's important to share them every single day, because consistency is imperative, not only for you to be doing it for yourself, but for people to see you continuing to show up. It makes a really big impact. So you want to be proof the products work, and you have to be sharing that proof. And that's why we're sharing everything in our stories with our workouts. We're educating about the nutrition stuff that we're learning and implementing, sharing our food. What's going on?
I don't know. My computer is like not, it like closed out of everything.
Oh,
here it goes.
I don't know what order they're in. So the next thing we need to obviously,
the products work is the first one. So you were right. The next one's connect, invite, follow up.
Yeah. So not only are we going on this journey ourselves and feeling the benefits of living this lifestyle, and sharing it on our social media, we also have to be, what I like to think of it as is like, we need to be speaking to our ideal customer, and our ideal customer is who is the person that you want to help on this journey. And when I think about that, it's the reason that I started coaching in the first place. Like, I don't want people to feel how I used to feel, or how I sometimes can feel now if I don't do the things I know I need to do. It's not a good, like, I know how it feels to be on the other side of the spectrum. So I want to make sure that I'm, living out that mission of finding those people that are struggling so that I can help them. So we have to be connecting with new people on Instagram or Facebook, however you're doing it. We have to be expanding our network, getting more eyes on us as we're sharing the lifestyle that we're living and the things that we're learning through it. And inviting them to join us. So this is the meat of this business. Like, this is the meat of this business. You can share all you want, and you might have some people that you already know that, see what you're doing and might want to join you, but you're not going to make this a successful business if that's the only thing that you're banking on. We have to go out and we have to find people. We have to connect with them, build relationships with them, and invite them to join us, so that they can feel the way that we feel, right? We can help them to deal with whatever struggles that they're dealing with. So this is the most important thing. And this is basically like, one of the most important parts. It's a very small, I think is there only one check mark on the bat for this? Connect. It might be a few different ones, but it's one section of it. And it's arguably something that like is the most, if you only have time to do one thing every day, like this is the thing that should be. So learning how to do it, the best way for you to learn how to do it is by taking action and starting to figure out your like methodology and how you're going to go about doing it. But we have trainings on it. We're going to talk more to you about that, like the specific ways. We're not doing that today, right? We're not like going into detail.
The Power Hour one will be like next week.
Yeah.
This is just getting people used to what these vital behaviors are.
Yeah. Okay.
Hear them over and over. So,
okay.
Yeah, like I think you've kind of covered everything about connecting, inviting, following up, but I think the connecting and inviting and following up can be like the scariest part of our job. But for me, it's always been the most rewarding. It's scary to send people invites and ask them to do this with you, but like when you do send that invite and that someone's like, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I've been like so lost. I've been, stuck in this place and I need to like make some changes. That's like the best feeling in the world. So you're going to get people that are not going to answer you. You'll get ghosted, but like every couple times you send an invite, maybe 1 out of 10, that person's going to respond and say, yeah, send me some info. And you're going to have a really good conversation. And it's, to me, like one of the most fulfilling parts of our job is like making new friends, and inviting them to do this with us. And like really believing that like we, have solutions for people. Like for me, I couldn't, I don't know, I was just in a really dark place when I started coaching. And so like whenever I go to start sending invites or connecting with people, I like try to think back to like, where was I when I started this? Like, how was I feeling and how badly did I need someone to reach out to me and invite me to do this? Like, it was like life or death. Like, not that I was gonna like die or kill myself, but it was like my life felt so empty and numb, and I needed this so badly. So whenever I try to invite, I always want to think about that one person who needs this. You know what I mean? Like stop being so like in your own head. And it's almost like selfish when we're like, oh, I'm not going to send an invite, I don't want to bug anyone. Like, you're not bugging people, like you're like helping save people. So that's how I feel about connecting and inviting.
Yeah.
And it's the fun stuff. Like, making reels is fun, and like stories are fun, and letting people see parts of your life is fun. Like, in my opinion, I think it's great. I always wanted to be one of those moms who like took pictures of their kids and all this stuff. And like, now I have like a reason to like document my life with my kids.
Yeah. I agree. Totally.
Yeah.
They were making fun of me on this trip because
Your kids were?
No, the girls, because none of them like post things regularly on Instagram. So whenever I saw someone doing something funny, I was like, why isn't anyone taking a video? And I would run over them and like run like,
you got to train them better.
Document it. We're not going to remember this. But it's true, like that, it makes it so fun. And I get to like, you know, and it's memories. And I love when you explain it as like your
virtual diary.
Yeah, like the diary of your life, and something that, you know, your kids can like, when our girls grow up and if they become moms and are struggling, they can see that like we did too a lot.
Yeah.
You know, we did. I don't know. Anyway, I love that too.
Yeah. I think that's like the coolest part about, like, I didn't even remember that that's why I started or how I started. And Kaylee reminded me of that like a couple of weeks ago. She's like, remember you used to say it was like your virtual diary? I was like, oh my God, yeah. Like, that's exactly why and how, like, when I started posting, it was like, I just want to document this whole journey for like my kids, especially my daughter, but also like my grandkids, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to know who I was. And so it wasn't like, oh, I'm like creating these posts for these random internet strangers, like, not at all. And I still don't really, when I draft a post or think about what I'm going to post, it's more like about just getting my own feelings about something out. And so I think that's important too. And because like when you're posting to like get your own thoughts out and like why you love this program, or why you're following this nutrition plan, or why you're whatever you're posting about, like why this mindset workshop you're doing is amazing. Your people that like connect with your feelings about that are going to find you. So like the people that you need to hear what you're saying will find you, because they're going to connect exactly to like what your heart and what you're speaking is saying. So I think that's the main thing too, is just being genuine. All right.
So you're being proof the products work. You're on your own journey. You're connecting, inviting, and following up people to do it with you. And then they join you and you get them results. This is the third vital behavior. So we run our BOD groups. We check in with people. We support them when they have questions or when they want to give up or anything. Like, we're coaching them. This is like the fun part of it, because they've already committed and we get to guide them through. So get people results is the next thing. We're contributing to our challenge groups. We're going to go through all of this specific stuff next week.
Like how to do it, like how you actually implement
how to do it. And we're answering questions like, you know, this is kind of things that happen throughout the day, every day. For me, it's just kind of randomly happening, you know, like if somebody needs help with something, if somebody, like I was responding to voice messaging this girl who, you know, was frustrated with the scale the other day, sitting at a bar in Key West with my computer and outside at the pool and like doing my job. So, get people results is next.
I think too, just about like getting people results. Sometimes when you're brand new, you might think like, okay, I don't have any customers. So like, again, like your results count, but also for me, like if you're in my, like, we expect you guys to be in the challenge groups with us, and the people getting results in those challenge groups, those are your people too. You know what I mean? Like, we're all doing this together. You can use my results, you can use Irene's results, you can use anyone in our community's results, right? So don't feel like you don't have anyone to share. Like, the point is, like, you want to celebrate people in our community that are like making changes and like you're inspired by. So it doesn't, you don't have to like not do this because you're on day one of your coaching journey and you haven't maybe had your own results, or you don't know anyone else. Like, you know that there's people getting results, and that's what we should be sharing all the time, daily. I need to do a better job about it.
Same.
So
Agree. Okay. And the last, arguably most important one is doing personal development. And especially as a coach, like this is both personal and professional development. It's really important. Like, this entire business is built on mindset, which is why the first vital behavior is being proof the products work and being on your own journey, because without a good mindset, or without a strong mindset, and without learning more about like yourself and your fears and your whatever, everything, anything that might be holding you back, your self-limiting beliefs, and like actively working through them, you're going to hit a lot of roadblocks that you don't know how to get through. And so that's where personal development comes in. We have to be like constantly learning about ourselves and how to get through these things, like how to get to the next level, right? Like, how, if you're scared of posting, if you're scared of reaching out to people, like there are tons of books and podcasts and resources to figure those things out. And doing it every single day is mandatory. I'm saying mandatory. It is.
I 100% agree. It's not just a suggestion. Like, if you're going to be coaching, like, this is mandatory. Like, this is the one thing I would say is mandatory. Like, I mean, I want you to do your workouts and drink your shake too, but this is like, even in my challenge groups, you guys know, if you've been in my groups, like, number one is personal development always. And then it's your workout and your shake. And then it's all the other things. So personal development's huge for me. When I started, I thought it was stupid.
Me too.
I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I also hated, like, I was like so offended by most people writing these books, because I was like, for one, I have this complex where I think I'm smarter than everybody, because I'm like, you're an idiot. Like, I know what to do, lady. Like, I don't need you to tell me. It's just like, someone needs to show me how to like want to do it. And so like, but I didn't understand that that's what this like reading the mindset and all that stuff was. So it feels really sort of like people are just assuming that they know me or something. And then usually the things you're most offended by, or you're like, oh, I hate this author or this book, is sometimes like things you need to listen to the most.
Yeah.
Your like defense flags go up, like,
yes, for sure.
Keep reading.
Totally.
So,
all right. So those are the 4 vital behaviors, and they are, again, like created by, like they've put them together because there's thousands of women who have like multi 6-figure businesses, and this is what they do. This is what they tell you, like, this is the steps to take. If you do these things, you'll get to where you want to go. So
yeah. And how convenient for us. Like, we got started now when there's like basically a list of, here, do this, do this, do this. It's all right there for you. As long as you do it, don't overcomplicate it. Check the boxes.
Yes.
You're going to have a successful business. So, but it's hard. Being consistent is hard. I think Irene and I both know that. That's like one of the hardest things about this business, is just showing up every day consistently. And you're not going to do it perfect. Like, nobody does, but you know, the more you can like try to do it consistently, the better. So I'll just build on itself. As long as you don't quit though, like, you'll be successful. You can't not be. If you do even half of this stuff, you're going to be successful. So
yes. Okay. So homework.
Yes.
Yep. Get into the back office, click around, because it doesn't look like this anymore. And it'll just help you to, it is very intuitive, but it will help you to look around and see what kind of stuff there is in there. Watch those getting started videos, and open up the daily activity tracker and just take a look at it. We're going to go into extreme detail and actively do things with you next week on that. But It will not hurt you at all to get in there and start to look around at it yourself.
Cool.
And that's it. Is
That's
there another
it.
slide? No.
That's all.
All right.
That. Cool. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Next week.
Bye. Bye.